All right. We're live. Let me tell you one thing. Let's get it done. If you haven't already hit that like button, blow up that like button right now. Take your little mouse, move your mouse. Right? You got your hand on your mouse right now. Whatever you're looking at, whatever you're doing, just go ahead and move it on over there. Hit that like button, and let's go. All right. Here we go. Another day, another dollar. It is currently Wednesday morning, 4:17 here in Hawaii. You know what's crazy? Do you guys do this? Does this happen to you? Every morning. It doesn't matter what time I set my alarm for. I can set my alarm for 4 o'clock, for 4:05, for 3:45. It doesn't matter. Whatever time I set my alarm for, I am going to wake up at least 5 minutes before my alarm goes off. Every day. I don't know how it happens. I swear to God. I don't even need an alarm. I swear, it's crazy. How is it possible that no matter what, I always wake up 5 minutes before my alarm? It's like my brain has like a alarm inside of it. It's crazy. Over here, I'm waking up at 4 in the morning, excited for the day. You know, I'm literally like, all right, 4 a.m. Who else is waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, getting live on YouTube, and then, you know, who else? Who else to do with that? Nobody, baby, nobody. All right. We're looking for 200 likes here on the stream before we even get into the action. I think we got, you know, today, every day should be 1,000 likes on this stream. Every day, baby. All right. Should I just go back to bed? Only 183 likes. I'm going back to bed. I can go back to sleep. I could definitely sleep some more. All right, you guys got 200. I'll give it to you. We need 300. We need 300 for me to stay live here. I'm gonna be that guy. 300 likes, or I'm going back to bed. This morning, the ES push it up. We got a little bit of a push up on the SPY this morning, and I opened up a little bit of a gap to the upside. That 392 level. We're up about 0.38 on the day right now. So on the green on the day, a little move up here overnight. And the ES at the 3,955. We got the VWAP right now. The VWAP at the 47s. VWAP at the 47s on the ES. We're above the VWAP on the NASDAQ. And we're above the VWAP everywhere. So we literally need 15 more likes. Come on, you little greedy bastards. Move your mouses. Let's go. Can't see my screen. I haven't changed it. That's why I'm letting you see my face. My beautiful face here. No more screens, no more charts. Just gonna look at my face all day. It's gonna be magical. Just kidding. All right, so right now, we got the MACD looking bearish right now. MACD kind of chopping around, actually. A little bit of chop action here since about 8:30 this morning, up to the 58s. Let's figure out some levels here. Let's get an idea of some levels here. I would say all right, we'll go to the big picture. Look at the hourly chart. Let's look at the hourly chart here. On the hourly chart right now, we're in this channel here. Clearly see that, I think, right? Everyone can see that. In that channel on the hourly chart right now, we've got a resistance from, what was that? Monday, there at the 70s. So we got this area of resistance there, just like that. Go ahead and mark that. We know that's there. We've got some, I'd say some support here at the 36s right now, kind of forming up there. And then after that, we got this support down here at the 901s, 900 level. That was support yesterday. That 900 level support yesterday. And if we zoom out here even more, what do we got for, that 4,000 level kind of be in that next area to think about for the move to the upside here. So kind of the 4 levels right now to focus on. We're kind of pushing up into that high right now. We're at the 56s here. We're in that hourly channel higher. The MACD on the hourly chart is bullish right now, so we're pushing up there. 4,000 level on the ES. We've got the pivot points right now. We got the pivots at the 392.06 level on the SPY, 393.55, and we've got a pivot on the ES right there at that 59 level. So a little bit of a move up here, 59.60 level for that pivot on the ES, but on the SPY we're right there at that pivot right now. So just kind of keeping that in mind. These are the key levels this morning to keep an eye on the 15-minute chart. That overall trend still valid here. So we'll see if that overall trend's gonna hold here at open. Maybe kind of test that 50 level, kind of consolidate at the 50s for a second, and then get that push up here into the high, test that high from Monday here. Monday 70 area resistance there. So we'll see how she runs, how she goes at open. It's a great time to be alive. Great time to be alive here. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, you know what to do. Let's go. All right. If you're just now tuning in, do me a big favor. Just go ahead and keep on watching. Don't leave. Let's break some records today. I think what 2,000 people watching the stream at one time would be a record. So if you want to be a part of that, stay tuned. I'm also going to give away 1 month of Bookmap today. 1 month subscription to Bookmap to one lucky viewer. So if you want to get in on that win, if you want to win something today, keep the live stream open and let's get this party going. Right now at the 55s here, kind of going into open. We'll see what happens. But right now on the Bookmap we can see 55s area, so we'll look for this opportunity here at open. We got that 60 area. That's pretty much right where that pivot point is on the ES. We got some resistance here at the 57s right now, and it's a battle. It's a battle, baby. I made a video talking about my Bookmap setup and everything that I go through, setting it all up and dialing it in the Market Flow Trader community. Posted it up yesterday. So if you're like, hey, I want my Bookmap to look like Patrick, I want to learn more about trading futures, well, maybe check out the Bookmap. Check out the Market Flow Trader community there. All right, we got about 6 minutes here till the market opens. 6 minutes. Six minutes. Looking here at the ES right now at the 56s. This idea of kind of pushing above that 60 level and then try to get up there into the 70s. After that, we're right there at that pivot on the SPY. So looking like if it can start moving, that 393.55 level on the SPY would be pretty easy. We're above the VWAP there. We do have the gap right here, so we will have a gap in the opening, so just keep that in mind. If we start to sell off here, possibly get that gap fill back down to the 390.70 area, 391s on the SPY there. But right now, just kind of looking to see what happens here at open. Just gonna be nice and patient today. No rush. I got nowhere to be, nothing to do. I don't need to trade the first 1 second of market open, so I'm just about waiting for the right setups today. Nice and patient. All right. 5 minutes. 5 minutes till the market opens, till we decide if we're going to be rich or poor today. Rich or poor. Little energy this morning. If you guys want to win that Bookmap subscription for a month, make sure you stay tuned. Holger, I'll call you at exactly the moment that I enter the trade. I'm gonna call you up, give you a phone call as soon as I enter, my friend. I'm gonna come over to your house. Give me your address. What's your address? I'm just kidding. Hey guys, I'll try my best. I'll try my best today to to let you guys know when to buy and when to sell. Obviously, this is not financial advice. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't follow me. I don't even know what I'm doing. Who am I? I'm just some idiot on the internet. Terrible idea, trusting this guy. Like literally, I'm just some idiot on the internet. Right now, sitting at the 57s, kind of looking like she wants to break out to the upside, but I'm always wary. I always get a little wary of these like pops going into open. Like literally in the next 3 minutes, the market kind of moving up here into the 60 level. I'm always a little hesitant. I'd rather this pull back right now, kind of pull back and then go and then push it up at open. The problem is like pushing up right now, it just gets a little bit more and more extended, and then at open they just slam it back down. So we'll see what happens. That 60 area right now on the book map trying to hold us down. I mean, I'm just here for the likes, for the fun. It's basically a comedy channel. It's basically a comedy channel at this point. You know how there's like Jim Cramer has his show, Mad Money. This is basically just funny money. It's funny Patrick money. Funny money Patrick. So there's that little pop up there, 59.50 to the 60 area. I agree with you, Rusty Golfer. I'd love to, you know, that pullback, get a pullback down here, maybe like 48, 50 level, kind of bounce off that bottom trend again, and then get that move higher. Would definitely get me excited here over just buying right now at 60. The MACD trying to cross here as well on the 3-minute chart, so we'll see how she goes. Cotton Eye Joe. That 60 level sitting there right now. Oh man, I don't like it. I don't like this push right now. I don't want this pushing right now. Damn it. Slow down. Don't go higher yet. Pull back first. Where's Giovanni? We haven't seen Giovanni in a hot minute. We gotta call Giovanni up. Maybe he's just watching, but he's not talking. Who knows? So right now, trying to push through that 60 level. Like I said, don't love the idea of this thing like just going straight up right now, to be honest. I'd rather getting a pullback here. I'm not sure I'm gonna chase it. I don't know. We'll see what happens here at open. We got about 20 seconds. Let's just play it smart. Let's not give back. Let's not do anything stupid today. Nice and easy, my friends. Look for some good setups, good trades. Quality over quantity, not quantity over quality. Quality over quantity. It only takes 1 or 2 good trades to have a really nice green day. We don't need to have 20, 30, 40 trades. We just need to wait for the right setup. Patience is key, my friends. Patience is key. Here we go. Market is now open. There we go. Market is open. I don't love this right now. I want this to pull back. I don't want this to go to over 60. It might do it. I'm just being honest with you. I just don't love the idea of chasing this at the 60s right here. I want more of a pullback. And you know what's going to happen? It's just going to start going straight up here. Ugh. I don't want to chase it though. I want a pullback. Give me a better pullback. I would have, if I wanted to get in on this, I would rather be in it at like 55 after this little move, not here at the 60s now. Son of a bitch. I don't know. I'd rather be greedy here and not take the trade. Even though it's pushing up there above 60s right now, I don't love it. So I'm gonna wait. It will pull back. Good. Push up there to the high so far, 62. Pulling back now, 58s. Beautiful. Good thing I didn't buy at 62. Ooh, that would have been a bad way to start the day. Right now, pulling back here, 58s. We'd love to see I'd love to see this 50 pull back, kind of all the way back down into this level. Might not get it though. There's a bunch of liquidity popping up right now on the book map here. This is one of those difficult moments. You can see we got a big wick here on these 3-minute candles, so showing that the sellers are sitting there. So I think we're smart to not be buying right now. We just wait. See where this 3-minute candle closes at. The ES having trouble there at that pivot anyway. Right now, trying to pull back here. 56s coming up. Like I said, not loving that idea of just breaking out there at the 60s and getting long. And that's working out. It's working out for us. Look at that. Day trading discipline, baby. In its raw form, live on YouTube. Not chasing that breakout there. That was kind of just obvious bad idea. I probably should have gotten short there, I guess. Huh? Look at that. Down there to the 53s now. What do I think about range charts? I don't know. There's a lot of charts, a lot of indicators, a lot of trading strategies, and I don't do them all. All right, so now pulling back here to the 58s, 54s, pulling back there. Can we get a little bit lower? We got the MACD cross in red right now into the bearish territory. We're below that 21 EMA, that blue line there on the 3-minute chart. It's kind of seeing, well, what's happening here. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, let's get 500 likes here on the stream. We're live on YouTube. Let's go. If you're also just now tuning in, make sure you stay tuned in a little bit longer today. Let's go for some record-breaking numbers, people watching the stream. So trying to push back up right now, get back above that 58 level, and then try to test that 60s here again. We're right there at that pivot right now on the SPY. We're literally right at that 392 pivot. Market trying to push up again here. See if we test through this 60s here. Try to push above the high of day quickly. That 60 area right now on the book map holding us down. Kind of watching to see if we get this breakout here over the 60s strong. Starting to push through that 60 level. See if we go all the way above 62s here for this push up right now. Say like 66, 65 level easy if we get moving through here. Push up there 60, 50. we get this push through here. My little window capture thing's not working right now. Try and get this push through the 60s here. Will we go all the way? Having trouble there. Need to get through 60 strong. It's got to push like right here. It's got to push if it's going to go. It's got to push through the 60s here. Up there, 62, beautiful. Let's go all the way 65s or higher. Put my order right there, 64.75. See if I get filled. Through the 64s here. Still trying to push, just need a little bit more action to get through that level. 63s right now and get up there through the 64s. Trying to push, trying to push. I'm gonna take it off right there. I don't love that we're getting stuck there. It might keep going, but I just don't love that it's just like getting stuck right there at the 63s. On the book map right now, looking a little heavy there. 63s. So we can always re-enter later if we get another setup here. Just kind of looking a little heavy right now. These candles are not looking, well, looking a little bit better now that we push back up there, but still kind of looking slow to push through there. I would have expected this thing to break over the high of day there at the 62s and go right to 65 and show that strength, but you can see we kind of got stuck right there again, so not loving that. Might just be a slow grinder there. It's gonna go, now it's going over 63s. Up there to 64 now. And see, it's just having trouble right here. Every time we push up, it's not looking exploding. It's not exploding through these levels, so. I mean, we pushed above that high right there and only got up to 63.75, so. And we only got up 50 cents on that move there, so. $15-minute candle still pushing. Just kind of choppy right here. Like I said, we should have. If we broke above, we broke above the high here, what, 3-4 times now, and we've only moved 50 cents every time, so you would think momentum, if it was strong, we would start really kind of ramping up faster through here, but we're just kind of chopping around right now here at the 60s. So that's why I took profit. I mean, the delay on live streams should, I mean, I don't put a delay. It's the fastest possible through YouTube, so it's not like I'm putting the delay. So I think if you have a delay on your YouTube, it's probably your internet, not my internet. I have the fastest possible internet that you can buy in Hawaii. 63.75. What is gonna happen here? Right now, it's still just chopping around here at the 60s, so kind of happy that I took profit when I did. And not being stubborn there. just not having that power. I mean, we should have pushed right through there. Should have pushed right through that level, that 63 level pretty quickly, but we got stuck there, so. This is like middle of day action right here. Not pushing through that level like that. Starting to push back up here. It's like, do I want to chase it here? Probably not. Once again, tapping that high of day there, 63.75. Get through that, go 65s, hopefully quickly. 64.25 high now. NASDAQ pushing up to pivot point on the NASDAQ. The ES above the pivot. And there's that push 66 now. Looking a little bit better. That's definitely the kind of move that we want. We want that quicker action through those levels, but still just only there to the 66s, so. The battle is real here. You can see that little push up there, 66 now. So that's kind of what we were looking for earlier, that push up there to the 66. Got stuck. And then finally got that breakout, but still not really just like ramping up here. We're pushing up into that resistance anyway on the ES right now. Pushing up there into the resistance. We got 1,500 people watching. Let's go. If you're just now tuning in, make sure you keep on watching. We're going to be giving away 1 month of Bookmap subscription. 1 month Bookmap subscription today. So let's go. I know some people asking about the delay right now. You can see the clock. What's the delay look like for you guys? If we look at the clock right now, 9:44, 40, 41. Should be pretty damn close. In 3 to 4 seconds. Yeah. I mean, 3 to 4 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds is pretty good. I mean, like I said, I've got the fastest possible internet that I can have, so at the end of the day, I think there's just always going to be a little bit of delay no matter what. So pulling back here, 62s right now, bouncing off that 13 EMA on the 2000 tick chart. Market is having trouble there at that 65s right now. All right, we got 1,500 people watching. If you're just now tuning in, make sure you stay tuned. We're trying to get 2,000 people watching one time today. Go for a record for the live streams, at least for 2023. 2,000 people at one time watching the #1 day trading live show. So right now on the day, I'm up $500 on the day. We took one little trade there at open. We got the move that we were looking for, but just kind of had some hesitation there and didn't want to give back any profits. So just locked it down for $500. And right now the market not really moving here. This is not the type of action that I like to trade. I need bigger moves here. The thing is, like, when the market's barely moving, it's just the margin for error. The margin for error is much smaller, right? Like, you just can't afford to be wrong when the market's just not moving, because you have one bad trade. It's like the next trade is hard. I like, you know, when the market's moving, when we're getting 10 handle moves every couple minutes, that gives you opportunity to kind of to really be aggressive and to jump in, jump out, take profit. But when the market's just kind of barely moving, it definitely makes it hard to get those big moves, and you just end up getting chopped up here. So just something to think about. Sometimes you gotta just know when to hold them. Sometimes you gotta know when to fold them, my friends. You want to make money in this market, don't try to trade every little move. Don't try to trade every little move in the market. So we pushed up. We got a little bit higher to go before that Monday high, that 70 level that we had trouble at on Monday. Right now, pushing up there, I think the high is 67 so far, or 66.75. So if we push up a little bit higher, we'll tap that 70 area, which was big resistance on Monday. So possibly push up there through the 70s next. She's trying to get through there. On the book map right now, you can see through that 66, 67 level, got 68, and then 70 coming up next there. Market trying to break through that 66 level here. Probably push up there to the 68s through 66 quickly. Getting stuck once again at that 66.75 level. Getting looking a little toppy there. It's funny that we drew that line. We drew this area before the market even opened here. And it's getting stuck right there right now. But that's like what, triple top right now on the 3-minute chart here. Possibly let's like see if we can pull back down here in the 58s again. Pulling back there at 62s right now. Like I said, just kind of sitting back, being patient. No real rush today. Am I still holding AMC? Yeah. My $1 million AMC position. Still holding it. I'm gonna be a quadrillionaire when AMC goes to $1,000. Oh yeah. $1,000 for AMC. That is the minimum that I will take. I will not take any less. I don't care if the company's going bankrupt. I want $1,000 only. AMC is actually up 13% on the day right now. Wowzers. Watch out. I'm kidding, guys. I didn't buy AMC. I was a very big bear on AMC. I don't know if you remember. I told everybody when AMC was $60 that it was going to go to single digits, and now it's $4, and everyone still says that I'm an idiot. Well, Patrick's he's paid by the hedge funds. He's an idiot. He lies. He doesn't know what he's talking about. AMC is literally down like 96% since I started making videos about it being a massive pump and dump. So I don't know if the math adds up correctly, but pretty sure 96% to the downside means that I'm fucking right. Because of the guy that's spamming the chat with all caps asking what the moving averages is, we're going to go ahead and ban that guy. The quickest way to get banned from this live stream chat is to write in all caps multiple times. Done. Out of here. Got no time for that. This is a place of professionals, people. This is a professional place. Keep it professional. Right now, pulling back here into the 62s. Not in love with this action right now, so pretty happy that we are staying on the right side of it. Guys, remember, I try to like, everyone I know, like even I have friends in real life that trade and stuff, and we talk about trading, and like it's always the same exact discussion, right? Like people are like, oh man, you know, I made a little bit of money and then I ended up over trading and then I started forcing trades, and then before I know it, I gave back all my profit and I had a red day. Like, if your biggest issue with trading is over trading, then the best way to stop that is to stop over trading, right? If you make money on one good trade, but then you end up losing the rest, and then you end up losing because you over trade, well, how do you stop that? All you gotta do is stop over trading. This idea that you have to constantly be in a trade is the worst possible idea that you can have. It's just like, that's the most amateur thing that you could ever do as a trader. Like trying to trade every little move, it just, you're gonna end up losing. You're gonna end up just, yeah, you're gonna get burnt out. So if you want to make money in this game, you gotta have patience. There's gonna be days where the market's gonna be really hot and it's gonna be like back to back to back winners. And then there's gonna be days where you're just like, hey, I'm not liking it. I'm staying out of it. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to even mess with it. You gotta have those days where you just stay out of it. And there's this move down now, back to the pivot points. So we got stuck at 66. I was thinking about shorting up there, but also just kind of a little hesitant. And I'm not like, I'm trying to not just short just because I think something's gonna pull back doesn't mean that it's a good short either. So right now, pulling back here, 58s. Stephen Petit passed the Topstep combine. Let's go. It can be done, my friends. You follow the rules. I mean, you can literally just go through the Topstep combine, just following the rules, doing what you need to do, and you'll get right through it. You'll get into the funded account. If you guys want to learn more about Topstep, there's a link there in the chat box to check them out. Let's go. I love seeing people succeeding here. At the end of the day, if everybody watching the live stream makes money and everybody's learning, and at least even if you're not making money, if you're just learning something, that's the goal, right? Just learn. I'm trying to help you guys avoid all the bullshit that I went through when I first started trading. Like right now, I've only made one trade today. I'm up $500 on the day. On a back, let's think about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I would have probably already made 500 trades. I would have been like every little move trying to trade it. So you know, it's a battle. Trust me, it's a battle. Like I want to be trading, you know, I want to be making out money, but at the same time, like, not taking a trade is a trade in itself. That's literally what you gotta think about. When you're not in a trade, like that is literally a trade. You are in a trade by not taking a trade. There's 3 ways to trade. You can go short, you can go long, or you just don't take the trade. That's 3 trades. That's 3 possible ways, 3 directions. So right now we got 1,500 people watching. Can we get 2,000 people watching? If you're just now tuning in, make sure you just leave up the live stream. Even if you're not watching, just leave it up. Just leave it up. We're going to be giving away a Bookmap subscription here at, we'll do 10:30 a.m. We'll do the Bookmap, 1 month of Bookmap subscription for you guys. I get these things for you guys. You know, I could just keep it for myself. I could literally just be like, screw the people on the live stream. I'll keep that Bookmap subscription for myself. but instead I give it away for you guys. I'm here for you, you know? You guys support me, I support you. I'm also working on getting some free Topstep combine accounts as well. Hopefully the next few weeks to start giving those away as well. I'm hitting up all my partners and stuff. I'm like, hey, give me some free stuff. Give me some free stuff. I want to give away some free stuff to my followers. Let's go. They probably hate me, but I'm like, hey, let's go. Give me some free shit. Patrick Wieland, you want to talk? You want to be on Patrick Wieland's live stream? Give me something to give away to my followers. Let's go. All right, so here's the question. We could start to push, get back over this 13 EMA here on the 2000 tick chart, start to push back up. It wouldn't be a terrible idea. Looking at the 3-minute chart over here, this could start to push up here. You know, we could start to move back up. But also we can sell through, you know. We can sell back down here, I guess, as well. So I would like this to be more like, see how this trend right now is pretty, it's not the worst, but I would like it to be more kind of like this, a little bit more 45 degrees. No, I don't want 90 degrees. That's like 60. This is like 45 right there. So it's kind of like we want more consolidation here. MACD just crossed down as well. Trying to hold that opening area there at the 56s right now. We had that low at open down there at 53s. Will we test that 53 level again? That was kind of supporting there as well, the 50s. Right there. Been looking at this new indicator, this thing right here. This indicator is called the whole MA and warning zones and buy sell arrows. I'm not sure I'd want to just take every single alert here, or every single arrow buy, but like you can see this move right here from the 47s up there to the 56s. You got the short right there from the 56s down to 49s. Get this move here. It alerted us actually. Look at this from, yeah, right there on that candle. It alerted us to go short here on this move down. So kind of just messing around with it right now. I've had it on there before, but never really thought it was that like usable, if that makes sense. This is a 3-minute chart. I mean, maybe if we go to like the 15-minute chart, it'll be a little less, but I guess they're kind of the same either way here. So just kind of testing out this indicator to see if it's actually valuable. Can I use this as an indicator? We'll see. I kind of like the idea of, let's say I do like see a good setup for a long, and then I get that confirmation that we get that, you know, we get the buy arrow there on the chart. Maybe that might be something. Kind of looking for some correlation there. So that indicator is called, it's called whole MA and warning zones and buy sell arrows. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I think this is not like a 100% bulletproof system, but possibly, like, let's say you get long, you know, here at the 60s when this breaks out, and you look at this chart and you're like, okay, look, like, you know, we got the signal to buy, we're pushing up. Just maybe some additional confirmation. I think at the end of the day, no matter what, no indicator is going to be perfect. But really what we're looking for is multiple indicators to line up and basically tell us that, like, hey, our decision to go long was a good idea, you know? That's a chop out indicator. Oh no. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, we got 660 likes here. Can we go for 740? We need 40 likes. Market pulling back right now, 54s. See, my problem is I'm always like, it's a battle, right? It's always a battle of like, should I have gotten short there after that double top? Like, was that my short signal there at 66.75? I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you have shorted here at 66? Did anyone short 66? It's hard. It's hard. I mean, do you short? I mean, it's like, what do? You short this or you short here? You short 64s on this little pushback up after we kind of broke through that low there, 62s. It's tricky. It's hard sometimes. It's hard to get those shorts perfect off those tops. Yeah, it hit this. Well, it didn't really hit the SPY pivot. Ugh. So like I said, on the day right now, we're up $500 on the day. Just kind of cruising right now. One trade so far. Nothing too crazy looking as of right now. Just staying alive, my friends. We're staying alive. Staying alive. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. The energy drink's kicking in. Oh shit. So this is actually a smart energy drink. It's supposed to be for your brain, not your muscles. So trying it out. I don't know. We'll see. It says mental focus. I'm trying to be mentally focused here. I want to be so mentally focused. I think if we can get maybe back above 60 here, kind of just watching this downward trend right here. But if we keep kind of consolidating, get back above 60 here and then start to push up, the only problem is, you know, we got all that resistance here at the 70s. Do I sell a karaoke course? Yes, sir. Top 100 dance beats with Patrick Wieland. All right, so look, we just got the signal to buy here on this candle right here off of this indicator. This just popped up. Let's see if this works out. This is a test. Test 1, test 2. Will this indicator actually give us a breakout here? That green arrow just popped up there. We'll see where this, if this candle closes green, that arrow will stay there, obviously. Let's see what happens. You got 22 seconds here. Starting to push back above the 60s here now. Will this arrow play out? What do you think? Should I get long? Should I follow the indicator? Should I follow the indicator? Trying to push up here. gonna take a long in the MES, just with MES, and see if this indicator will play us out here. Just want to see. Just take 3 contracts with the MES here, just to see if that indicator's worth anything. Just a good little test. Test. Keep my stop down here, right below the lows. It's good to have a little bit of skin in the game there. Kind of watching. The indicator lied to us. Let's see. Right now, how it's looking there on the indicator. It's trying to work. It's trying to work. Can we make profit from just one indicator? See if it pushes up through here now. And we're trying to get back into the green here. Oh, guys, it's working. It's actually working. Who else is testing out indicators on live YouTube? Who's doing that? Who else is doing that? It's magic. It's fucking magic. How high do we go here? That's the question now. Test that high of day again. I guess I should have bought with the actual ES contracts. So we definitely could have gotten a better entry here. So maybe that's something to think about as well. Okay, so that indicator told us to buy, but we probably could have waited for that 13 EMA on the 2000 tick chart to give us a better entry. So like kind of entering down here in the 59s when we push back above it there would have been a better entry. But just looking to see if we can get this push up there to the 66s right now. We're trying to test out this indicator. We're testing out the indicator here. I don't know, the indicator's working right now, Fat Thor. It's working. We're testing it live on YouTube. What'd Leo do? What is the indicator? It's the whole MA. Whole MA in warning zones. There it is. Happy, happy, happy. Still trying to push up through here. Let's see if we push through that 64 level. I think we push over 64s. We can try to squeeze up there. I'd like to get a push up to the 70s possible. Might be a little greedy, but let's see. Needs to get through 64s here. One free indicator on TradingView, making me money right now. Let's see if it works out. Oh, we going 64s. It's working. The indicator's working. It's working. Kind of watching to see if we're gonna push all the way up there to the highs again. We got that 67 area. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, we got 684 likes. We need 16 more likes for 700 here. Don't be afraid to hit that like button. It's free to like. It's definitely a comedy indicator. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's turning against us. It's back up, it's down, it's up, it's around. See, I'd really be interested to see what this indicator looks like on a really nice, when the market's moving nicely. Right now, we're just kind of chopping around here, but would this indicator be better on a nice trending action day? I think so. I think really any indicator is going to be better on a good day, right? So pulling back right now. Still holding, just seeing if we can get this push up there, 65s or higher to that high of day. Trading in the, this is an MES. I just wanted to test out that indicator. I'm not 100% convinced just yet, so I wasn't gonna buy 3 or 5 ES contracts, but I was like, I'll take the MES contracts here. Market is chopping around right now. Just chopping around. See what happens if this, now if we get a sell indicator to come up there next. Do we sell if we get the sell indicator? Is that what, that's how it works? Now if we get a red candle, red arrow above this candle. Ruh-roh, we might get a sell signal here. Watch. This is the 5-minute chart we're looking at right now. Oh, 3-minute chart actually. 3-minute chart. And the market literally just going sideways right now. And we're getting a pullback here. And getting stopped out now. Well, I'm gonna wait to see where this candle closes at. I'm hot here now. I don't know why it's so hot in here. It's hot in here. So looks like we're gonna get stopped out here. Market just too choppy right now. We were up almost $40, $50 there on those MES. Just didn't have the power to go. You can see what happens basically, that you get that signal and then all of a sudden if it changes, the signal goes away. So until that candle closes, you really got to wait for that candle to close, I guess. I don't think this even has that much caffeine. I don't know if this even has caffeine, to be honest. Maybe it does. Yeah, it's always got caffeine, huh? It's got green leaf caffeine. 0 sugar though. So looking to see where this candle closes at right now, trying to push above that 61s again. I think if it can hold right here, hold that 61 area, still be able to get that push up here, but having trouble. This chop is real. I mean, we barely even moved today. Barely even moved here today. Got 12 seconds left on this 5-minute candle, 3-minute candle. Looking to see where they close it at. And look, oh, it's back. The arrow's back. It's gone. No, it's back up. It's on this one now. See how they move that arrow now? They moved it. Those little tricky bastards. See if this arrow pops back above that EMA right there. I mean, if this candle does, it's going to get rid of that arrow there. So that's the only thing about this indicators. It's basically, you got to wait for those arrows. Wait for those candles to close. Still trying to push back up here. I'm still long just on those MES contracts, just kind of seeing if we can hold this 60 level. At this point, might as well just see if we can hold 60s. We're holding that VWAP on the SPY right now, so that's kind of why I'm thinking too, we can hold that VWAP on the SPY. Possibly kind of push up here, but the chop is real. And I think if we break through 58s, I'll get out here. And I'm out. Damn it. The indicator lied. Well, now we'll see if it's going to work the other way. Now we have a sell indicator there. The sell indicator. So the first trade we lost $40, $50 on. We were up $40. We're probably gonna take a profit on that one. But let's try it again this opposite way, just for shits and giggles. I'm literally on fire right now. I'm burning up. I'm sweating up a storm. Oh, my ass is wet. Sweating. Whew. Why is it so hot in here right now? I don't know. I need a fan. Turn the fan on or something. I'm just so hot. So hot. I'm so hot, man. Man, this indicator, it don't work. It don't work. It's a lie. It's a lie. I think this market's just too choppy for that indicator to really work. Eric Daniels, we risked $40 on the MES. Relax, buddy. Fucking A. If you're worried about me losing $40 here, you have not watched the stream long enough. LOL. I can't believe he lost $40 to test an indicator. Oh my gosh. How will he ever survive now? What will he do? What will he do? I just won't be able to eat tonight. I'm gonna have to eat fucking McDonald's tonight instead of filet mignon. Gonna have to get rid of the filet mignon, I guess. I have to return it. On the day right now, we're up $549. So we gave back $40 on the MES. So let's, just being transparent here. I want it to be totally transparent with you guys. I don't want anyone to think that, it's rough out there. I know it's rough. So right now on the day, we're up $549. So after the MES trade, trying out the indicator, we're only up $500 on the day. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna survive though. I don't know what we're gonna do here. If you guys want to learn more about Topstep, getting into the Topstep Combine, the program, literally guys, if you're on the fence, you're like, hey, I want to get into trading futures, there really is no better way to get into trading futures here in 2023 than going through the Topstep Combine and just go through it. You then get to keep your first $5,000. You get the 90-10 profit split. There's a link there in the chat box. Get a discount. Check it out there if you guys want to learn more. Topstep. Part of my contract is I gotta say Topstep at least 500 times per live stream. So I'm just over here, just saying it, baby, just saying it. 500 times per day to get paid. Dude, wait, an Egg McMuffin's $7.49 now? Is the Egg McMuffin really $7.49? No way. Where? The meal. I don't think the Egg McMuffin's $7.49 yet. You're paying premium for those Egg McMuffins these days. Yeah, no, the $5 footlong is no longer existing, huh? There's no more $5 footlongs. So yeah, today, guys, this is a perfect example of when not to trade. Like literally, you could not pick a better day for an example of when not to trade. So just putting that out there. Damn. Get a sponsorship with Subway. I don't really eat Subway though. We actually do have a Subway about 30 minutes from here. I guess I could go drive 30 minutes to get a Subway. Get a Subway Subway. A little Subway sub. So yeah, right now on the day we're at $500 after our $40 loss. I don't think we're gonna be able to survive. If you guys can go ahead and hit that like button so that I can make enough money today so that I can buy some soup for dinner. Possibly get 1 cup of soup for dinner tonight. I just want 1 cup of soup. So if you can, just go ahead and hit that like button. Help me help you. Market pushing back up 64s right now. A little bit of a ramp up from the 60s to 64, 63s quickly there. Will we finally get a breakout? The MACD trying to push back up here right now. We got the buy signal. Look at this thing. We got the buy signal on the indicator there. It told us to buy. It said short. It said buy. It said buy short. It's kind of like a double bottom buy signal there. I am interested to see how that indicator would work on an actual like moving day when the market's actually moving. We're gonna do a bookmap giveaway here in about 10 minutes, giving away 1 month of bookmap. So if you guys haven't hit that like button, we need at least 1,000 likes here on the stream to give away the bookmap. So it's just part of it. It's part of the deal. They told me, they said I'm not allowed to give away 1 month of bookmap for free unless there's 1,000 likes on the stream. It's not my rule. It's not my rule. It's just the rule out there, you know? I gotta follow the rules, people. If you already have it, well, then you can just hit the like button anyway. I don't know what to tell you. Big iceberg seller right now on the bookmap here. Speaking of bookmap, there's the iceberg seller right there. Holding us down. They're at the 63s, trying to hold it down right there. The bookmap, the deal that we're giving away is about $150 in value. So I'm giving away $150 in value for you guys. Can you win the course if you already have bookmap? Yes, if you end up winning today, I will give you the course instead of the bookmap. You guys are so funny sometimes. That seller is still there at 63. 63 seller still there. I mean, this thing's definitely looking really kind of tight through here. The problem is, like, if we break out, like, where do we go? Do we push up here, 66, get denied, and just stay here? I mean, we opened, guys, we opened right here. Like, this is where we opened at. We have not moved. We have moved a total of 6 handles, 6 points. So... oh, the Trading View Watch. Probably not. What is up with the Trading View Watch? I saw the ad about it this morning. Trading View Watch. Well, I don't know. What is that? I don't know. What's the deal with that? It's just a watch that tells you what time it is. I can't even see it now. Where is it at? Oh no, I can't even find it now. It's like a physical watch, like a watch you wear on your wrist. You're like sitting there on your, looking at your wrist, like, oh, the EMA is breaking out. It's at the VWAP. But imagine if you traded off your Apple Watch. We're trading the ES. We're trading the ES. We need 150 more likes on the stream. So if you haven't already hit that like button, blow up that like button to get 1,000 likes here. Then we're going to give away the book map 1 month of Global Plus. $150 value. Let's go. Right now, I'm trying to push back up here. The MACD trying to push. I am working on opening up the community, the market flow community, for not just the course, but also just to kind of get into the community for just a smaller monthly fee. We'll have that figured out here the next few weeks. Right now, the market pushing up here, 64s, 65s coming up there on the book map right now. There's 66 seller, that high of day, sitting up there right now. I don't know. It's definitely a hard one today. Like I said earlier, the problem is when the market's this tight, when it's just not moving, it just makes it, you got to be very pinpoint. You got to be very precise with your entries, with your exits. You got to be in, you got to be out. You don't have much room to play with here, so not a lot of real estate. The football field today is very small. This is the football field. I mean, we're playing between 55 and 66 right now. I mean, the problem is it's just a hard one. It's a difficult type of setup day. We got CPI data tomorrow morning, so I think the market's just kind of waiting for that data tomorrow. You can see here on the book map right now, 66 sitting there, and then above us 68. So that 66 high, there's sellers sitting there right now. The NASDAQ did break out on the 15-minute chart. The NASDAQ broke out of that 15-minute kind of flag on the NASDAQ. So maybe the ES is going to follow here and start pushing up like the NASDAQ did. Got that 66 high here. Push through that 66, try to go all the way up there to the 70s next, I'd say. Got that 61 area down there holding as support on the book map right now. I guess we got some oil news coming out here as well at 10:30. Oil news. Will that be something to drive the SPY higher, the ES higher here? Market pushed up there the 66s again and got denied, pulling back here 63.75. It's looking real tight here. I'm like sitting here thinking like maybe I want to jump in long for a breakout here, but also just not in love with it right now. Like I said earlier, it's when you don't have a lot of opportunity, it's like, I just don't want to risk. I don't want to risk it. Today's a day to be extremely patient. There's that pullback again to the 62s now. 61s coming back up, pulling back here. So happy that I didn't buy at 65, that's for sure. Definitely didn't want to be buying at 65 here. looking at this indicator from earlier. So on the 1 minute chart, if we look at the 1 minute chart, it's pretty much the same signals, right? Isn't it almost? It's almost like it's better on the smaller time frames. But still, like you can see, like right there, you got a signal to short. It chopped. I mean, right here from the 55s up there to 65, it's still about a 10 handle move. I don't know, maybe the 3 minutes the best time frame for it. 5 minute looks pretty good too. Huh. I don't know, I'm just messing around with it right now. Just messing around with you guys, trying to get to 1,000 likes here on the stream. We got 879 likes. We're gonna need 1,000 likes to do this giveaway, guys. So I don't know what you got to do. Tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell your mom, tell your brother. We got 1,500 people watching. We should have no problem having 1,000 likes here on the stream. So go ahead and blow it up. Mary making 1,000. Let's go. So pulling back there at 58s, like I said, just not having any momentum right now to get going. So I'm not changing strategies. Relax, everybody. Oh my gosh. It's a live stream, guys. Like if I wasn't live right now, I would be, you know, maybe testing out different things, and I gotta do something to keep myself occupied while we're being patient here. I saw somebody comment on the video yesterday that I posted about where I got chopped up in the middle of at the end of the day. And people were like, oh, I thought you were an expert. Well, how did this, guys, even the best traders in the world have red days. Like you can literally be the best trader in the entire world and you still have red days. I didn't even, the funny part is like, I didn't even have a red day. I still made money yesterday, but I got chopped up on like 3 trades, just kind of back to back, little choppy action. So it's just funny when I see people like that think that you can't have a red day as a day trader. Like that's just part of it. If you're not having red days, well, you're lying to yourself, or I don't know, you're doing something wrong. Something's not right. Something's not right. If you're not having any red days ever, you know, like there should be some red days every once in a while. We got 942 likes. We need 58 more likes here. We're gonna do the big book map giveaway. So go ahead and blow it up. Move your little mouses. Market moving back down here. I'm so happy that I did not try to buy that pullback there, the 62s. I was sitting there kind of looking at it like, oh, you know, I could try to buy this pullback here off of the 13 EMA. I avoided that loss. That would have been pretty much, I would have tried to buy kind of like in this area here. I would have wanted to have a green candle right there, but if I would have bought right there, yeah, I'd be getting stopped out right now. No, thank you. I mean, JP Morgan trading desk, you know, I don't think that's a different ball game. But as an actual trader, if you're trading futures, you know, if you're a real person that's trading, you're gonna have red days. Being able to have those red days, to be able to walk away, to not be emotional, to not go on tilt, that's just part of it. Like you got to be able to hit that max loss and then be done, walk away. So. Pulling back here, 56s right now. 56s. 55s. Tapping, tapping. 55s. Oh, we got the sell signal again. Sell signal. I mean, that was a pretty good signal right there, actually. But the problem is you wouldn't have entered until here. So. You wouldn't, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have entered till 61. And move down there 50. Yeah, I mean, it's not a terrible sell signal there. I'm not guys, I'm not trying to say this is the end all be all indicator, but it's just, I'm trying to, you know, trying to keep myself busy here, thinking about possible things that I can adjust or do, or it's also the idea of like, how can I can possibly build on this indicator, you know? How do we could tweak it, make it better. There's always ways we can make it better. We can make it better. Let's see, what can we adjust? Show second MA. Okay, what's that one do? There's a second MA there. Well, it's always a green line. It's kind of weird. Don't know about that one. Take away that. Show downtrend, show reversing trend. Okay. Precision. Ooh, what's precision change? 1. Nothing. Precision 8. Nothing. What does it change? Precision changes nothing. Let's go default, I guess. Time frame for if we change the MA, let's change the MA to like 13 here. Oh, that doesn't really help. That makes worse. All right, let's change the MA to 21. That's also worse. That's funny that if we change the moving average on that, it actually makes it worse. So we go 51. That's a little bit better. That's not bad right there, to be honest. That's really not bad. Think about it. Like, you're gonna get way less signals, but look at that. I mean, it's a little still kind of choppy there. Ugh. Change it to 100? 100 EMA? What's 100 look like? It's weird. Look at that. Why does it alert there? Why did it not alert on this candle? Huh. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if what the best EMA here is. Go back to the 8 EMA. I mean, the 8 EMA honestly is not bad. I think if the market was trending and we had a good overall trend in the market was actually moving. Like, that's what I'm kind of interested to see what this is like in an actual, like, good market. I'm sorry if I'm boring you with my indicator talk. I just don't know what else to do right now. This is the last time I checked. This is a... Oh God. What are you doing? Ah! Fuck me. My fan, it does this weird thing where all of a sudden it starts like humming. It starts humming. We need 42 more likes and we're gonna do the giveaway. 42 more likes and we're doing the giveaway here. Let's go. Come on, let's move your little mouses. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Do 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 do. We gotta get more viewers on here. We got 1,500 viewers. What are we doing? We need more. Need more. 2,000. 2,000. All right, really quickly, how are we gonna do the giveaway? You're probably wondering, how do you do the giveaway, Patrick? Well, guess what? I got a little way to do it here. We'll do the random picker giveaway here. There's a video, there's a link there in the chat box. Check out that link right there and go and comment on the video and tell me how good looking I am, or just basically leave a little comment about how amazing, you know, Patrick Wieland's YouTube channel is, and then we'll do the random comment picker here in the next 10 minutes. We got 1,000 likes, and there we go. So there's links there in the chat box. Check them out if you want to learn more about Topstep as well. There's a link there. So let's go. Yeah, my fan needs to be cleaned. Wow, oh my gosh, hearing myself talking right now, it's terrible. My voice. Do you guys ever hear your voice and think like, wow, that's what I sound like? Isn't that weird? Why do we sound different in our heads when we're talking just to ourselves, but then when we hear it recorded, we're like, oh my gosh, is that really what I sound like? And then I see my face. Oh God, I think I look so much better. And then I see my face on camera, and I'm like, oh God, what is wrong with that guy? He's got some kind of deformities. Look at that head. Why is his head so big? I got the biggest fucking head around. But you know what they say, big head, big brain, my friends. So if you haven't already, let's go. We're getting ready for the giveaway now. So like I said, there's that link there in the chat box. Go ahead and leave a comment talking about how much you love Patrick Wieland's content there, you know. Don't be afraid. And we'll do the giveaway here as soon as, we'll do it at 10:45 here in about 3 minutes, giving everybody time to leave their comments on the video. Then we'll do the random comment picker here in 3 minutes. So right now, just kind of watching to see. I mean, this market, guys, I'm telling you right now, this is the day that you don't want to trade. Just stay away from it. I'm up $500 on the day, and I have no desire to even risk anymore. Unless something big happens, unless the market really starts moving, I'm not touching it. So that's where I'm at. If you're, you know, if you're feeling like you really want to take trades, trades, just walk away. It's not today. Today is not the day. You know, let's wait for the big moves to come. The thing is, like, you get chopped up on a day like today, you lose all your money on a day like today, and then tomorrow when the market's big and it's moving, you know, 2% on the day, you're not going to be able to trade because you're going to end up losing all your money. You're going to be all bent out of shape because you had a bad day today. So don't be that guy. I'm telling you, I've been there. I've done that. I used to do that shit. I would blow up on a day like today, right? I would trade really just like, I'd just go all over the place. I'd make 100 trades, lose money, and then tomorrow when the market actually starts moving, then I'm not able to trade because I'm just like so bent out of shape or I have no money left. So I've been there. All the issues that you guys are going through, I've experienced the same issues. I wasn't born this good looking. I had to work for it, right? I had to go to the gym to look this good. But also my trading, I had 6 years of going through this process. Right now, I'm approving all the comments. We got one more minute for the comments. If you haven't already hit that comments, check them out there. Link in the chat box. Wrong link, but that's pretty much the link. If you on the video right now, I'll put one more time here for you guys, and then we'll do the giveaway. Bum 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 bada bum bum. There's a link. You got 1 second, literally 1 second. Go leave a comment right now. 1 second to leave a comment. We'll do the giveaway here in 1 minute. Once this I gotta approve all these comments, and it takes me, my little finger hurts. Market trying to push back up into the 60s. Who the hell knows what's gonna happen at this point? All I know is I'm staying away from it. When we opened, think about it, we opened up here at the 57, 55 level, and we are still right there. It's been over an hour and we haven't moved. So what does that tell you? It tells you to just stay out of it. Just don't try to force it. Don't try to trade it. Just stay out of it. Oh my gosh, you guys are really going crazy over these comments. There's so many damn, you can hear me clicking. That's me approving all the comments. Oh my gosh. I'm breaking a sweat. My finger is breaking a sweat right now. Oh, I apologize. Somebody wrote that I'm the most attractive YouTuber. Hey, if you don't win, I'm gonna find a way for you to win. I'm gonna rig it. I'm gonna rig the giveaway so that the guy that wrote that Patrick's good looking is the winner there. Sorry to everybody else. All right. 1 more second, and then I'm gonna do the giveaway here. I'm still approving the comments. I want everyone to have a fair chance. And then maybe tomorrow we'll do another course giveaway. And then hopefully, like, I want to try to give away some Topstep accounts this month as well. So trying to hook up all my supporters. You guys support me, I support you. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. We're friends working together, taking on the markets. Holy crap. There's a lot of comments. You guys are legends. All right, here we go. Random comment picker. Are you guys excited? Who thinks they're gonna win? If you think you're gonna win, let me know in the chat. If you're just feeling lucky right now, we'll see. Let's see. All right, here we go. We're pulling it up. Random comment picker for the book map giveaway here. We're gonna put the URL right there. This is all. There we go. Showing random names. Yeah, there we go. 2 + 6 is 8. We get in the comments here, and then we're gonna roll the dice. Look at this, 200 comments. We got 282 unique comments. Okay, pretty good odds actually. 1 out of 282. So here we go. Cross your fingers if you haven't already done that. Well, here you go. No Guru is the winner. No Guru. Are you live on YouTube right now? If you're live, let me know. No Guru. He's got 1 second to say that he's live right now. He's there. He's in it. No Guru. Welcome to the party, my friend. You're the winner. Let's go. Congratulations to No Guru for winning a month of Bookmap subscription there. So if you guys want to learn more about the Bookmap, you know where to go. There's a link there in the chat box. No Guru, if you want to get your prize, send me an email. The way that you can win, it's very easy. Just send me an email. Make sure you take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of your comment showing that you're able to edit the comment, right? So go on YouTube, take a screenshot showing that you can edit the comment, and then send me the picture. And yeah, send me an email, patrick@marketflowtrader.com. So there's the link, patrick@marketflowtrader.com. And like I said, that's for 1 month. We got more. I got 2 more accounts to give away this month. And then, like I said, we'll do some more giveaways for Topstep as well. So hey, you know, if I could give everybody a free month, I would. Guys, you know what I mean? If I could help everybody out and give everybody if I could send you all $1,000, I would. Just $1,000 for all the supporters. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. If I ever have a $10,000 a day live on YouTube, if we do you guys can hold me to this. If I make $10,000 in one day on the live stream, I will send somebody $1,000. We'll do a $1,000 giveaway that day. So if it happens, we will do a $1,000 giveaway that day. So let's go. $10,000 days, it's coming. And we'll give away $1,000. If we get to $9.99, we'll also do $1,000. I'll give away $999 if we get to $9.99 on one day. We gotta put it into the universe, right? We gotta put it out there into the universe. The idea of that $10,000 day, it's coming. Today, it's definitely not the $10,000 day. Today is the day of not taking any trades and just staying alive. Staying alive, my friends. Big thank you for all the support this morning, everybody tuning in. We had over 1,000 likes here on the stream. I love to see it. How do I enter? When I enter, I mean, normally I'm entering little breakouts. So normally there's like key levels. You know, the idea here is like, let's say I think that we're gonna push up here, you know, above this level right here at the 58s. I would basically be entering, you know, the breakout kind of back over the 13 EMA here on the 2000 tick chart, and then kind of getting that move up there. So that's kind of my strategy for buying breakouts. I'm looking for those candlesticks to basically looking to break over the high of previous candlesticks. So like I said, like we see that 58 area is kind of like holding right there. So I would basically be entering here above the high of this candle and then look for that move up. Obviously right now we're not getting those breakouts, but yeah, just something to think about if you're thinking like, how does he get in? Right now on the SPY, we're at that pivot point, 392 on the pivot there, 392.06 on the pivot, and then down below us, 389.12. So it's one of those days. What's today? Wednesday, right? Today is Wednesday. Trying to think about, I got to work out today. I got a shoulder day today. Oh, how do my shoulders feel? Oh. They feel good. They feel good. They feel all right. They feel all right. They feel good. They feel okay. They be all right. Be all right. I'll be okay on my shoulders. Oof. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, check me out on Instagram. It's at Patrick Wieland. There's only one real account. All the other ones are fake. Make sure you check the spelling. It's at Patrick Wieland, W-I-E-L-A-N-D. There's no X. There's no underscore. There's no misspelling. I can't, you know, why would I have a fucking Instagram account with my last name misspelled? So if you're on Instagram, check me out. It's at Patrick Wieland. I'm always posting up kind of what I'm up to here in Hawaii, going to the beach, surfing or working out or just at the beach or whatever it is. Check them out there on Instagram. I've also, here's another strategy that we can talk about. I've been working kind of, well, not working, but I've been looking at the idea of these fair value gaps as well. People always are like, Patrick, check out the fair value gaps. So I've been kind of keeping an eye on these fair value gaps. We haven't really had any today because, well, I guess we had a little there. I guess there's a little fair value gap that got filled already right there. This one got filled. Yeah, so there's a little fair value gap there on the 5-minute chart. Actually, I mean, this is actually the actual, this is like the strategy, right? So the idea here is you basically have these areas where the candle just drops right through it, right? So like the low of this candle, if you look at the bottom of this candle, that 60 area, once we break to the downside, it's just like, we go right through there. So that creates this little area, it's like a value gap because that was basically just selling that came through there. So the strategy here for these fair value gaps is basically you're looking for like this area right here. You're looking for the market to kind of sell through here and then push back up into this level, get denied, and then you're looking for that move down. So the idea here is basically kind of, this is like an area where the market kind of just has some space, like a gap. You basically have a gap there, right? A fair value gap. And the market basically moves down and then pushes back up into this level again, retest it, and now see we have this big fair value gap right here. So that's just another fair value gap just opened up right there to the downside here again. So the idea now is you basically want this to kind of move down and then push back up into this gap and then move back down. Obviously we're not going to go backwards, but I've been messing around with this kind of strategy, been kind of watching this for the last couple weeks. Do I think it's the end all be all? I do think there's definitely value to the idea of it. You know, the idea, like, I think it definitely helps you get better entries, right? Like if I'm looking, let's say I'm looking to get short. Let's say I want to get short here and we see that we're breaking the downside. Like, do I really want to get short right here knowing that there's that gap right there? Or would I rather this to, you know, push back up into that gap? We had the pivot point right there. Perfect. I mean, that was like, this is a really good short entry on any other day. That 60 level kind of pushing back up into there, getting denied, and then that next candle dropping to the downside. So we'll see how this next gap kind of plays out. You, like I said, you kind of want these candles to like get 2 or 3 candles below that gap to push back up into that gap and then make that move lower. So it's not that I'm changing my strategy, it's just that I'm, you know, always trying to figure out ways that I can make my strategy so better. No, I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not changing my strategy, guys. Everything stays the same. It's just the idea of like, you know, can we see if there's other indicators that kind of align with my strategy? And Yeah, 100%. Every fair value gap is not a turning point. I agree. That's that's any indicator, right? That's every indicator there is out there is the same idea that they're not, you know, they're not. This is a good example on the 15-minute chart. I like this example. So basically, we had this big fair value gap this morning from 3 a.m. pushes up there. You have that whole gap area, right? And what's nice about this is, like, look at this little pullback. It's kind of like, do you want to be buying here? No, obviously you don't want to be long here. You want to kind of get that pullback. And really what this is like you're kind of getting these pullbacks to like 50% of that candle, that breakout candle there. So that you really, you know, if you got an entry there at the 42s, let's say you got an entry in the 40s here, I mean, that's a nice little move up. So maybe, you know, keeping an eye on that 15-minute chart for those gaps. Yeah, not a bad way. Kind of look at it. Right now, the market's selling off here, actually getting a move to the downside finally. I feel like at this point, though, I would be chasing this move to the downside, so I don't know. Let's see. No, the whole indicator is on a different chart. It's on the 5-minute chart. See, like, here's that indicator again. Like, you got the buy signal right there, and then it's just like, it doesn't work in this type of market. But one thing that I did notice right here, I've been messing around with as well, is the RSI just crossed right there, which you're kind of, with these RSI moves, you're basically looking for, you know, the RSI stays up in this overbought area, and then finally once we break that line there on the RSI, that's called the just a plot line there. So basically once you break back below 80 here, it's like the idea that you kind of get that move here. Like earlier you can see like this move right here, you get that break back from oversold into above that line's at the 20 here, so back above the 20 and then pushes up here into the oversold. So kind of the same thing. I mean, it's choppy overall. I mean, even like here you got the RSI break, but we pretty much just went sideways to the whole move. So at the end of the day, guys, like every indicator's, it's all lagging. They're all lagging indicators. No indicator is going to tell you exactly when to buy, when to sell perfectly. But just always kind of experimenting and adjusting things and looking. I've got, 7 charts pulled up. So I have my main charts that I'm focused on. But then I'm also kind of just keeping an eye on some of those other indicators just to get an idea. So Tradecaster reached out to me already. The problem is, like, why would I go live stream on some other website that, I mean, most of my followers and subscribers and everybody are on YouTube, so it's like there's really no incentive for me to go change up platforms. Can you use custom indicators on Topstep's platform? You can. It's basically, Topstep's platform is basically Tradeovate. So if you can, whatever works on Tradeovate will also, you know, work on Topstep's platform. Yeah, they have community indicators as well. So the market moving down here into the 50s now. We break below VWAP on the NASDAQ on the ES here. We got a iceberg seller at the 51, 52 level here. 51.75 on the book map right now. See what's going to happen there. They're going to hold it down. Taking that break below 60, yeah, that wouldn't have, if it would have been any other day, like today is just not the day for me. In terms of, like, I just don't feel like today is a day to be aggressive. The problem is now it can just chop back up into the 60s again. We're bouncing off that hourly trend line right there. So I don't think I'd want to be shorting right now here. You know, maybe if we break below 48, it's I don't know. I feel like it's just better to take my one winner for the day and walk away than instead of trying to, because I know tomorrow is going to be better action, and I know like all I need is 2 or 3 trades that are good trades, and that's a $5,000 day. You know, like the other day we made 7,000 off of 3 trades, and they were all winners. So it's like, why sit here and try to force a trade when I know that there's going to be more? You know, at the end of the day, your P&L, the daily P&L means nothing, right? Like your P&L every day means absolutely nothing. Your P&L on the whole month is what matters, right? Like at the end of the month, are you green or are you red? Did you, oh, you're like, hey, I had a bunch of, you know, really good days, but then I had 3 or 4 bad days. And those 3 or 4 bad days wiped out all my profits. So it's like, today, making $500, it's not a big day. Obviously, like I want to make $5,000 on the day. That, you know, that's my goal. But at the same time, if I take a trade right now and I end up losing $500 and then I end up going into the red, by the end of the month, that is not, that's going to be hurting, right? That's going to hurt me a lot more than if I just take my profit and walk away, you know? Michael Love, I think that's kind of like an ad. He paid $10 for an ad here on the stream. You can actually replicate, you can trade copy trader in Tradeovate as well, by the way, guys. So like I was sitting there, like honestly, I was sitting there looking at that kind of 50 area for a possible short as we are below the 13 EMA. But knowing that we've kind of just chopped around here today, I'm also like, hey, I don't think it's worth it. Can you copy me? Guys, the thing is, like, my strategy, what I'm doing when I'm taking trades, like, it's not rocket science. I think people like overcomplicate it too much. I mean, I literally trade the same exact setups every day. So people are always like, why don't you tell us when you buy? I'm like, if you've been watching my live streams, you know exactly when I buy. Like the strategy is cut and dry, you know? I literally posted a video on Sunday talking about 3 very simple strategies. So well, if you're not a robot, you better start working on becoming a robot, my friend. Replace those limbs. Put on some robot arms. It's time to become robots. Money robots. Put money robots. I'm a money robot. Have I seen the vortex indicator? I have not. Should I check it out? Is that the end all be all? Let me see. Vortex indicator. Ooh, vortex indicator. Looking at the vortex indicator here. What's the vortex indicator do? Just the blue and red lines here on the chart. Another buy signal from this indicator right here. No, it went away. No, it's back. Yeah, I don't know about this indicator for sure. What's the vortex indicator? The crossovers are signals. Yeah. Looks kind of like RSI. See, here's the thing right now. Like, if you're looking at this 3-minute chart, right, and you're like sitting, if you're, let's say you didn't have this line right here, and you're like, oh, I think this is gonna break the downside. Like, you're thinking this is gonna be a bear flag, little break the downside right there, get short, and then look at this thing. Look how it pops back up. So, great reason to kind of make sure that you have an idea of where those trends are. Don't fight the trend. If you were to try to short right here at the 52s, you know, now you're stopped out. Let's push them back up here. So Great Dane, come on. No overtrading, my friend. No overtrading. Don't do it. You know what's funny? Like, this is so funny. You think about this. Why is it that when we're having a red day, when we have a bad day, why is it that we end up trading more than we ever would on a green day? Like, I know that's for sure. Like, how many times have you think about that? When you have a red day, think about how many more trades you take when you have a red day. And then when you have a green day, you like today, I took one trade and I was green. I'm like, oh, I'm okay with that. But on a red day, I'd be like, oh, I gotta get my trades. I gotta get more trades in. I gotta trade more trades. So it's kind of funny. Like, if we could just do the opposite, if we go from, you know, when the market's hot and we're green and we're making money, like that's when we need to press the gas, right? We need to go hard when the market's hot, because days like today, it's like, hey, I know that when the market's slow, what do? I press the brake. I don't go crazy. I don't go aggressive. You know, I slow down. I wait. I be patient. So if you want to become like a good trader, and I'm working on this, like, trust me, I'm working on this. But if you want to be a good trader, you got to get to a point where you can basically say like, hey, look, market's slow. I'm not trading. I'm not going to overtrade. I'm done. I'm walking away, whatever it is. You either walk away, either look at the charts, whatever it is. But when the market's hot and the market's given opportunities, set up, like that's when you need to press the fucking gas. Like, go gas all the way to the floor, right? Fucking put it in 5th gear and fucking go, baby. And that's what we need to do. Like, that's the difference. That's the difference between being a professional trader, being a good trader, versus being an amateur. An amateur trader will take 100 trades on a red day, and then they'll take 2 trades on a green day. Like, that's exact. I've done that. I know exactly, like, that's exactly how it works. You know? So just think about that. What if your car only has 4 gears? Well, fucking put it in 4th gear and whatever. I don't care. Put it in, let's go. In general, though, I think that's a really valuable lesson to think about. Like, if you're looking at your trading stats and you see that on red days you're over trading, you got way too many trades, imagine like on a green day if you overtrade on a green day. Like, I want to overtrade on a green day. Like, I want to take trade money on a green day, right? Like, I want to be hammering those green days. And then when a day is slow like today, I don't want to take any trades. Like, I want to just be like, eh. Like, that's the difference. Like, if you want to be a good day trader, you got to get to a point where you're able to just not take trades on a bad day. And then when the market's hot, that's when you go hard, right? Like, that's the day to go hard, baby. Yeah, I look at this. I've looked at the super trend indicator. What's a Mon say? What's the Mon saying? I didn't even see it. I was too focused here. Can't even see it. I like when people talk shit and then I don't even see it. And it really even more fun that way. I can't even see it. What do you say? Is there a setup on the 3-minute chart here? Well, MACD is still bearish. MACD needs to come up a little bit more. But even the problem is, guys, like, we know the market's just not really had much follow through. So even if we do get this breakout here back to the upside, I still wouldn't want to be, I wouldn't be too excited about it. I mean, you'd want to, yeah, you want that MACD to get crossed, but even then it's not what I want to mess with. What about shorting? I mean, that's the thing, is if it's not clear, it's not a trade, right? Like, if it's not a clear trade, then it's just not a good trade. I mean, you can trade choppy markets, sure, but like today's not even a choppy. I mean, today's is literally just, it's not moving. The market's just literally not moving. So you can see, like, right there, we a little squeeze up and then just kind of got denied again, 56. I mean, these candles are literally moving, you know, 1 or 2 handles per move here. At the end of the day, you guys, you know, take the trades you think that you want, but I'm just kind of giving you my take on it. My take on it here. I'd much rather walk away with no trades than walk away red. Like, that's 100% a fact. 100% a fact right there. I'd much rather walk away taking no trades than walk away in the red. 100%. I'd fuck. That's like no doubt in my mind. Below the VWAP, look for, but look right now we're pushing back above the VWAP here, so. The problem is like the market is just so choppy right now. It's just literally so choppy and shitty and hasn't barely moved. So, I mean, we're back at where we opened at again. If you're sitting there and you're itching and you're just like the FOMO is real right now. Like, I'm telling you, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, my friends. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Make trading easy. Don't make it hard on yourself. Don't make it hard on yourself, my friends. The easiest way to make trading hard is to try to always be sitting there just like, oh my gosh, I need to take a trade. Oh, I'm gonna make a move. I'm gonna make a trade here. So you want to make money in this market, you gotta just stay alive, people. You gotta stay alive. The tiki squeeze. Market pushing back up there now into the 56 level, 58s. MACD trying to cross back up here. I passed step 1 of the combine in I think like 8 days. Maybe no, I think yeah, it took me like 8 days. And then step 2 took longer. It was a couple weeks for step 2. I was just battling step 2, to be honest. The whole scaling and the rules changing up. If you guys want to learn more about Topstep and go through the program, there's a link right there in the chat box. I tell people the thing about the combine is like they put those targets, the profit targets there, obviously, like, hey, that's a profit target, but like you like I guess the best way to think about it is like just because there's a target there, it doesn't mean that you have to like hit that every day. Like it's just like, oh, you know, if I gotta make, if my target's 6,000, I need to make $2,000 in 3 days, every 3 days. Like it doesn't matter, right? Like at the end of the day, like just trade your plan, trade the strategy. Don't focus on the profit target of like what you have to hit. I see people all the time like, man, I was like $100 in the profit target and then I blew up. And I'm like, well, how did that happen? Getting the breakout here. The FOMO is real. I don't know. It's starting to move a little bit better now. MACD is bullish. After you're fully funded, there is no target. Just the maximum loss per day. It took me, I think, 3 days to go from the express funded to the premium funded account. Maybe a little bit. Maybe it was like, yeah, it was like 3 or 4 days. Do you have to pay every time you reset? Yes. So basically every reset is $99. So on the day right now, where I'm up $500 on the day. We had one little MES trade in the Trade Evade account, but in the funded account, we're up $500 on the day. It's definitely not anything to brag about, but we're not red. And that's all that matters. I'm happy. I mean, honestly, on a day like today, I'm just happy to be green. Even $500, I'm like, hey, I'm fine with that. Totally fine with $500 profit today. So you make so basically the express funded, you basically make $5,000 in the express funded, and then they then apply that $5,000 to your premium funded account. So you start out with a $5,000 balance in the premium funded account. So the way that the payouts work is basically you need to have 5 green days. They don't have to be consecutive. You just need to have 5 green days in the account, and then you can request a payout. So basically, if you, every 5 days, if you have, you know, if you make money every 5 days, you can request a payout basically every 5 days. A lot of the other companies only have like once a month, or they have like certain rules, like you can only get a payout between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. on the 20th of the month, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, you also get refunded the monthly subscription as well. If you guys want to learn more, there's a link in the chat box there to get into Topstep, learn more about it. I'm not just bullshitting you guys, but like I honestly like really thought, oh my gosh, it's all going crazy right now. I went through the combine and it really did help me out as a trader. For the first time in my entire life, I had to actually like follow somebody else's rules. You can see right here the different accounts. I went with the $150,000 account there when I first started, just because I liked that it was a bigger daily loss limit. I don't know if it really matters, but I think it's nice to have a little bit more wiggle room there. And then you can see like you keep the first $5,000. They got the 10 the first $5,000 you make, you get to keep, and then you get to keep 90% of the profits after that first $5,000. They also pay you out. So basically, if you pay for the monthly, and then you get a withdrawal, they will then refund you for that monthly as well. So the $375 or $300 they refund you if you once you get your first withdrawal. What happens if you blow an account? Well, you get back. The nice thing right now is if you go into the funded account and you blow the funded account, they put you back into step 2. So you don't have to go through step 1 again. You only have to go through step 2. It's kind of nice. So that way, you know, it would basically only take you, you know, I don't know, 3 or 4 days to get back into the funded account. So yeah, I believe that if you get funded in the $50,000 account, once you get funded, you can then do step 2 in the larger account, or maybe you can upgrade. I'm not 100% sure there. The reason that step 2 is harder, why don't I keep bookmap open? I'm sorry. I keep whatever I'm looking at open, but there's the bookmap for you. I apologize for not keeping the bookmap open for you. Basically, the reason that step 2 is harder is that there's a scaling plan. When you start out on the first day of step 2, you can only trade 3 contracts. And then once you get over like $1,000 in profit, you can trade like 4 contracts. So, you know, step 1, there is no scaling plan. So you can trade 10 contracts every day when you first start out. So, and it makes it a little bit more difficult having that scaling plan, if that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't, but it's more of a head fuck. It's more of like a mental kind of fuck. Sounds weird, but it's just kind of a mental thing, I think. Yeah, and you can't make more than 40% of the target in one day. Correct. Step 2. Right now, kind of bouncing here off the 60s. I don't know. The Topstep is not only for U.S. citizens, it's worldwide. So if you want to learn more, there's a link there in the chat box. Don't be afraid to click the link. Check them out. They got a bunch of information. They're also very good at returning emails and questions. So anything you have, they'll help you out. Right now, looking here at the book map, it's not looking too pretty. We got 63 pretty heavy up there, 62. So just kind of sitting back, waiting and watching right now. Sitting back, waiting and watching. We push back above that pivot point on the ES. We push back above the pivot on the SPY here. Will we start to move again? And start to push up above the 62, 63 level. Trying to push up here. 62 is looking like coming up. Get through that 62 level, maybe push up 66 again to the highs. That's 62 area right now. 63 kind of looking heavy right there. So trying to hold us down to 63s. See if we're going to push all the way through there. 62s now. Oh. Someone just dumped it right there. Someone literally just dumped that. And it wasn't me. They tapped, yeah, 208 contracts just got dumped on the market right there. They don't want it above. You can see right there. Yeah, somebody dumped 208 contracts right there. So we pushed up there 61s and it got dumped. Huh. It's a big order to market out right there. I think if it pushes over 62s here, 63 level, we would test that high of day again. Possibly try to push up that next pivot on the SPY here. Just an idea. But we got, I mean, the problem is like we got that these highs right here, then you got that pivot right there. So it's like we push up here, then maybe we go there, but I don't trust this price action today. I think maybe, you know, if the market just opened, we were showing strength, we had volume action, I would think that would be, you know, a pretty simple move there. But right now, just definitely erring on the side of caution. Today is definitely a better day to have caution than to be aggressive. Connor Clark got fired from his job for watching the live streams. Well, what happened? God, no, you can't watch the live stream while at work. Oh man. Oh no. Whoops. I apologize for distracting you from making the work. All right. So we've been live right now for about 2 hours. I'm thinking that it's probably just best for me to walk away. Just be done. Take my $500 in profit, go to the gym, and be done with it. Tomorrow we've got the CPI numbers, right? Tomorrow morning. Yeah, I mean, there's, yeah, tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning at 8:30, we got the core CPI numbers. We got the continuing jobless claims at 8:30. I mean, there's literally like a shit ton of numbers coming out at 8:30 tomorrow. So 8:30 tomorrow, the market's definitely going to make a big move here. Look at this thing. We've got basically all these numbers coming out, and there's an FOMC meeting member speaking at 7:30. So literally at 8:30, there's all of these numbers coming out. That's going to be a big morning, big move either way. If you roll the dice, I mean, you got the CPI numbers, you got the core CPI, you've got the initial jobless claims. It's going to be wild tomorrow morning. Tomorrow should be wild. I think we'll get the moves that we're looking for tomorrow. So I'm definitely not, I've just never really had that good of, you know, it's a battle. Maybe I wake up and try to trade the CPI numbers and I don't know. Every time I try to wake up early for those numbers, the market like this is a total shit show. So we'll see. I don't know. Should I do an earlier live stream? Okay. Maybe I'll do an 8:30 live stream. That's 3:30 my time. I gotta wake up an hour early for you guys. But maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it. We'll see. Right now, I'm just kind of sitting back here and thinking that it's probably better for me just to walk away on the day right now. We're still in the green on the day, and that's all that matters. So on the day right now, we're up $700, $650, $685 here. So right now, just kind of looking at the day, $685, no losing trades. Took a little scalp right there just now. Thought we might get that break over 62s, but just kind of the way it played out. It's funny, I used to literally, like, I can still remember back in the day when I was a young trader, making $700 in a day was like, that was a good day. I'd be excited right now. I'd be like, wow, I had a $700 day. That's great. I made $700 today. And now I'm over here complaining about making $700. So I need to keep that in perspective. Keep that in perspective, my friends. When I first started trading, having a $700 day was the dream, right? That was the dream back in the day. When I first started trading, if I could have made $700 every day as a trader when I first started, I was like, oh, that's the dream. Like, I want to make $700. And now I make $700 and I'm like, oh, who cares? Doesn't even matter. It's not even I couldn't, blah, 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 blah. So it's all about perspective. It's all about perspective. So I also, you gotta think, like, I used to work construction when I was younger. When I was 18, 19, I worked construction making $400 a fucking week. $400 a week working construction. After I paid, you know, all the taxes and everything, I would walk away with $400. And that was working 40 hours a week in construction. That's crazy. How the fuck? It just goes to prove inflation is real. I was making $400 a week and I thought I was like making good money. It's crazy. Crazy to think about. Why do I echo? Do I echo? Am I echoing? Echo, 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 echo. I don't think so. A little echo, echo, echo. Mic check, mic check. Do some do ASMR. Just me breathing into the microphone. Hello, hello. Today. What if I did the live streams where we were looking at the market and I was like, looking at the 61s, 61s, 60, 62, 60, 61, 60, 62, 62s. Get really weird up in here. People like that ASMR stuff, so it couldn't really blow up my live streams. Just start really, hey everybody, okay, today we're gonna be doing some trading. Supposed to whisper. Market's pushing up here now. Oh my gosh. See, I'm not so mad about it. Well, not that I'm mad about it, but I'm not so, like, even this little push up right here, just like not, it should have exploded, not exploded, but we should have got more through this breakout here. Like, this should have went 64, 65s, you know, ramping up there when we break out on this type of move right there. But you can see, like, we barely broke out there. So that's a really good example of just like, this is not what you want. What did I do for a living before I started trading? I was actually an auctioneer for Pokemon cards. No, I was a filmer editor, professional filmer and editor. I traveled all over the world. I actually made really good money as a filmer, but I got to a point where I just got tired of it. I got tired of working for everybody else. Everybody else always having to give me their, you know how I am with opinions. People have opinions. I'm like, well, I don't want to hear your fucking opinion. Adult videos. No adult videos on, no. Unfortunately, no adult videos. Patrick Wieland. Huh. I don't know, is that a good adult porn? Is that a porn star name? Patrick Wieland? All right. As much as I want to stay live and keep partying with you guys, I think it's time to call it, to walk away. $700 on a day like today, you can't complain, right? Like I need to be happy. I need to walk away and be like, look, we did exactly what we needed to do. Today was a day where, sure, you know, we could have traded more. We could have tried to overtrade, force trades, try to make a little bit more money. But today is a day that's a great example that when the market's hot, when it's coming, we're gonna get that. Tomorrow, when the market's moving, when we're getting those big moves in the market, we're gonna be ready. Because on a day like today, when the market's not hot, what do? We just sat back. We were like, I don't want it. You know, when the market's not moving, I don't want to trade it. We're trading momentum. We're not trying to trade every little move. And look at that, like we're back up into the 60s again. You know, we pulled back. We're like, oh, is it a short now? And then now it's just not worth it. It's not worth it trying to trade every little move in the market. If you want to make money as a trader, you gotta be strict with your rules. You gotta focus on the discipline. I'm telling you, like, the discipline is the key. You want to make money, you got to be disciplined. It doesn't matter what indicator you have. It doesn't matter what fucking book you've read. It doesn't matter how many monitors you have. At the end of the day, having discipline, having a structure, a rule, a strategy, and following that, that is how you make money as a trader. It doesn't matter. Everything else is bullshit. The indicators, the monitors, the charts, all that. If you don't have the discipline to stop yourself from placing a trade when the market's not hot, then you're never gonna make money. And that's just that's the truth. And I'm telling, like, that is literally the truth. If you don't have discipline, you will never make money. That's simple. That's where I'm gonna close it out at. Right there, you know? I'm gonna close it out right there. If you wanna make money, you gotta be extremely disciplined. That's all it comes down to. That's literally all it comes down to. If you're not making money right now as a trader, well, I guarantee that you're not disciplined. I'll tell you that. Like, I would pretty much guarantee that if you are not making money as a trader, you're not disciplined. That's all it comes down to. It's that simple. Like, trading is like, it's that trading buy low, sell high. Like, it's not hard, the idea of trading. But if you don't have discipline, it doesn't matter. It means nothing. None of the strategies, none of the indicators, none of the bullshit, none of this stuff matters. So there it is. A little lesson. Hopefully that motivates you guys to practice some extreme discipline and see what happens. Like, just be disciplined. Be extremely disciplined and extremely greedy with what trades you place for 1 month. Do it for 1 month, right? Just focus on being consistent and disciplined for 1 month and see the difference. You will see a difference. I can't promise you you're going to be a millionaire, but I can promise you, you will see a overall difference with your emotions, with your overall executions. Everything will be different. It'll all change. The minute that you decide that you want to be disciplined, that you want to follow the plan, that you're not going to do stupid shit, that is the minute your trading will change. Like that, like that. And that's why I think the whole Topstep program really is great for new traders, right? Like, it might seem like, oh, you got to pay this monthly fee to do this and blah, blah, blah. But like, I'm telling you, like, if you really want to start building up that discipline, follow the rules, there's nothing more powerful than following someone else's rules. Like, having to follow someone else's rules, knowing that if you break the rules, you got to pay a price, it'll change. It'll change your thought process when it comes to trading. So with that last final note there, I am going to head to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym, do a workout, stay disciplined. The grind never ends. The grind never fails. We're going every day. We'll be live tomorrow morning. Maybe we'll be live I'll try to be live earlier tomorrow morning. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give you guys my best. I'll do it. We'll do it. Fuck it. I'm disciplined. I'll wake up early for you guys. 3:30. Why not? I'll wake up at 3 o'clock for you guys. Okay. So there it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. We'll be live at 8:15 tomorrow morning before the CPI numbers come out, and we'll see what happens. So again, discipline. You want to make money? You gotta be disciplined. It's that simple. It's that simple. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning live on the YouTubes. Peace to the Middle East. Big thanks for everybody tuning in today. As always, big thank you for all the support. You guys are the reason that I do. If you guys weren't watching, well, then I'd have no reason to live stream. So you guys are the MVPs. MVPs, the most valuable players or most valuable YouTube watchers. Be MVYW.